Awesome. Hey everyone, my name is Margaret and I will be doing a lower body specialty class for y'all today. So we're going to really engage the major muscles in our legs as well as our core and some of our glutes as well. So what we'll need for today's workout is just a single free weight dumbbell, a floor mat, and as always a water bottle. So we're just going to get started, get the blood flowing a little bit with some marches. Awesome. Keep those going a little bit. We're going to incorporate some arm circles. Let's start both arms forward. Keep those marches going. All right, let's switch those arm circles to backwards. Keep marching. Great job. And let's switch to forward again. Nice big arm circles. Let's do backwards one more time. Let's try one forward, one backward. And switch. Awesome. Great job. We're going to get started with some wide leg squats here in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Again, wide legged squats here, just feet just a little bit further out from shoulders. We're going to go into a slight squat, and when we come up, we're going to take our right elbow to the opposite left knee and form a crunch. Back into that wide stance. Squat down, left elbow to right knee. Let's do a couple of these. The purpose of this wide squat is to engage our adductor muscles when we come up from the squat, and also with this crunch we're engaging our oblique muscles as well. All right, let's get a couple more of these in, and we're going to go straight into lunges. Great job, everyone. Let's get this last one in and right into lunges with me. Great job. So we're going to start and we're going to step back into our lunge, first with our right knee, come back to center, and then back with our left leg into center again. This really opens up our hip flexors, obviously works our quads as well. You can just modify this range of motion by doing small pulsations in the lunge or extend all the way down so that our knees are almost touching the ground. Again, we want to make sure though that our knees are not crossing over the tip of our toes. This challenges our balance slightly as well, which is great. All right, let's get 2 more of these in and we're going to get into some calf raises. Last one, everyone. Great job. Okay, if you have a mat or some sort of elevated surface, we can just use that to be an accessory to our calf raises. If not, that's okay. We're going to do these one-legged calf raises, starting with the right leg, left foot off the ground, and up. A nice slow lift, and a nice slow lower as well. We'll do a couple on the right leg, and then switch to the left. This really challenges our balance as well, so if we need, switching over to the left leg, we can modify and have our right toe touch the ground. This really helps our balance out, but we're still feeling that calf stretch in the working leg. Great job. Let's switch back to the right leg, do a couple more. We'll switch back over to the left, and then get going into our next exercise. Great job, everyone. Okay, let's go a little bit more on the left leg here. Make sure we're breathing. Awesome. And so now, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to go ahead and grab our dumbbell weight for the next few exercises. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the dumbbell deadlift. So with this weight, we're going to hold it on the end like so with both hands, and we're going to widen our stance for a squat, and using a slight bend at the hip, a slight bend at the knee, we're just going to go down, touch the weight to the ground, and then pull it back up into a full extension, squeezing the glutes on our way up, and back down and up. This is a great exercise for our hamstrings. If you want to start with a level 1 on this exercise, you can start without the weight and work your way up to a weight, and then just gradually increasing as needed. Again, making sure we're breathing. The weight is here to provide resistance, not to facilitate the movement, so adjust your weight accordingly. Let's get one more of these in. And keeping the weight, we're going to go into some dumbbell thrusts. I'm going to turn back to front here. Still with the same stance, what we're going to do is we're going to swing the weight, bend down in between our legs, and then use our legs and our hips to forcefully extend and thrust that weight forward. I'm going to turn to the side here. and just swing. And again, making sure we're fully extending our leg and squeezing our glutes when we reach the top. This exercise targets the same muscles as the exercise previous. However, we're also getting a little bit of work in our erector spinae. Great job. This one, again, we can modify with the weight. Also, we can modify the range of motion. If you're feeling confident with this, extend your thrust all the way up to get a full extension, or we can just do small little pulsations as well. Awesome. Let's drop the weight in 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now from here, once we have our weight down, we're going to comfortably get to the ground and start on a little bit of core work, beginning with Russian twists. I'm going to turn to the side here, starting with our feet flat on the ground and knees bent. We're going to touch to the left, to the right, left, to the right. We're going to keep these going. This is going to engage our transverse abdominals, which are the innermost abs. If you're feeling confident with this, I challenge you to lift your legs off the ground. Again, we want to make sure our core is engaged here and we're keeping a neutral spine, really targeting those core muscles for this exercise. Let's get a couple more of these in, and we're going to move into hip thrusters, still on the ground, in 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone. Now we're just going to lay flat on our back in these hip thrusters, keeping our knees at the same angle, hands to the side. We're just going to move our hips up so that we create a line from our knee down to our shoulders and back down. Up, again, making sure we squeeze our glutes at that upwardmost phase, and then slowly lower back down. This can again be modified, just range of motion, or if you're looking for a bit more of a challenge, do these hip thrusters one leg up in the air, making sure, of course, to alternate between the left and the right leg. Let's get a couple more of these in, and we're going to go straight into crunches. Great job, everyone. Keep breathing. Last one. Right into those crunches. Again, a nice and slow controlled movement, making sure we engage our core to facilitate that upward motion. We're not wanting to pull on our neck or on our head and cause unnecessary strain. Let's keep these going. Let's try to touch our foreheads to the ceiling. Great job, everyone. Let's keep these going. Make sure to breathe. Let's get a couple more in, and we'll get right into our V-ups. Great job, everyone. Let's get 2 more in. Last one, push through. Great job. Now, while still in this position, moving into those V-ups, we're going to kind of come off the ground a little bit with our head and our neck, and we're going to extend out and then reach up to touch our toes to our hands, and then back down. There's a lot of different ways we can do this. We can do, as you see what I'm doing right now, with our knees bent and still fully extending our upper body. That's great. Or I challenge you to have your legs straight and with both legs come up into a fully extended V-sit and then all the way back down. Whatever we're comfortable with, we're still engaging those core muscles. Great job. Let's do a couple more of these. And in 3, 2, last one, everyone. 1. Great job. So still here in this prone position, or supine position, my apologies. What we're going to do is we're going to have our hands to the side, again, knees bent, and we're just going to lower our knees to the right side, back to the front, and then both down to the left side. This really engages our oblique abdomen muscles because we need to engage our core to pull both of our legs up from the ground, back up to center. Again, we want to keep our back as flat on the ground as possible and our head looking straight up. Again, really just emphasizing that engagement of the core to facilitate this exercise. Let's do a couple more of these. And after that, we're going to head over to our side for some lateral leg raises. Let's get one more on the left side. Last one on the right side, everyone. And great job. Now, it's following a similar movement. roll over onto our left side here. We're going to start with a lateral leg raise, using our elbow to prop our body up, and with the right leg up, and then slowly controlled back down to meet the left leg at the ground. This exercise, again, range of motion can be easily modified. We can do small pulsations or really a great full extension as high as our leg will go. This really works our adductor muscles, or abductor muscles, my apology, in our leg. And then we're going to switch into an exercise that's going to work our adductor muscles here in a second, which we're going to do by now taking that right leg, crossing it over the left, and now lift the left leg up just as we were doing with the previous exercise. This here is going to target our adductor muscles in the left leg now. Great job making sure we're breathing. Let's get a couple more of these in, and then we're going to switch and roll to the other side and do the same 2 sequences of exercises on the other side of the body. Great job. Let's keep it going for 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Let's just roll over now to the other side here and just get going right away on that lateral leg lift. Making sure to breathe. Again, really a nice slow downward phase, and then a slow upward phase as well. Really trying to focus on that concentric contraction of the muscles. Great job. Let's get a couple more of these in, and then we're going to go into the figure 4 leg raise in 3, 2, 1. Great job. Bend that left leg and lift the right leg on the ground now. Nice job, everyone. Great job. Keep this going. We'll get a couple more in. Nice job. And after this, we are going to start to stretch out a little bit in 3, 2, 1. Great job. While we're here on our side, we're just going to roll back onto our back, again in the supine position, and we're going to figure 4 stretch. So with your right leg, cross it over the left and pull back so that you're forming a 4 with your body, grabbing the left leg and pulling so that you're hugging into your chest. This is a great stretch for your glutes, as well as a bit of your adductor muscles as well. Again, pulling until you feel a slight discomfort, but you shouldn't be in any pain. Great job. Let's hold this for a couple seconds, and then we're going to switch to the right leg. Nice job, everyone. All right, let's switch with me now with the left leg over the front, right leg, pull into your chest. Really feel that stretch, making sure we're focusing on our breathing. Nice job. Let's hold this for a couple more seconds, and then we're going to roll over onto our stomach in the prone position and do pigeons so that we can stretch out our hip flexors a little bit. And in 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's flip onto the ground and start the pigeon. Let's start this one on our left leg. So we're going to bring our knee up in front of us with the bend in the knee, our right leg fully extended, and keeping a nice broad chest, a big chest. We're going to lean forward as much as we can so that we feel that stretch all in the lateral side of our left leg, and then also in our hip flexors as well. Again, nice big chest, focus on your breathing. Great job. Let's switch on over to the right leg. Same thing. A nice big chest, moving forward, pressing forward so that we can feel that stretch, and holding for just a couple more seconds. We're going to work our way back up to standing. Great job, everyone. In 3, 2, 1. Awesome. While we're still in this position, we're going to move from our hands and knees up to our hands and feet, and we're going to do some calf walks. We're just going to alternate our legs and stretch out our calves. Nice job. A little bit of shoulder strength is required here as well, which is great, but we're really focusing on that lower body stretch here. Great job. Let's get a couple more seconds of this in, and we're going to stay in this position and slowly walk our hands towards our feet. Let's get going on that now. Keeping our knees bent, slowly walk our hands and then stand up. Just a nice controlled way to get back on our feet. Catch your breath, take a nice deep breath. Great job. Shake it out a little bit, and we're going to get going into some ankle stretches. So I'm going to turn to the side here, starting with our feet together. We're going to plantar flex both of our ankles, so up on our toes, and then just roll back into a dorsiflexion, so onto our heels. And then roll again back to the front, plantar flexion, roll in the back, dorsiflexion. This is another calf raise, so we are stretching our calf, but we're also stretching our calf and focusing on our tibialis anterior, my apologies, which is like that front side of our lower leg. Great job, everyone. Let's get a couple more of these in. And in 3, 2, 1. Nice job. While we're still standing here, we're going to go and do a side lunge. So let's widen our stance, and with our right leg, let's lunge to the side, and with our left leg, we're going to rainbow over. This is going to stretch out our lower body as well, but also facilitate a stretch in our external obliques here, which we did a lot of core work. And just hold this here for a second. Nice job. Make sure to breathe. And if you follow me, we're going to just rainbow over into the left side and do a side lunge on the left side, and now working our right obliques. And just hold here for a second. Great job, everyone. We are almost there. And hold for a couple more seconds in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Rainbow back to center. Let's get a nice close stance again. And last thing is a quad stretch. So let's start with our left leg now, kicking it back, grabbing it with our same hand. We're just going to pull our quad. This also challenges our balance and really stretches out our quad. Again, hold for just a couple seconds. Make sure we're breathing, keeping a nice engaged core, neutral spine, maintaining good posture. Again, we want to target specifically the quad. We don't want to be stressing too many other muscles. All right, so now let's drop this and grab our right leg. I think I might have said my right leg earlier. That's my apologies, your left leg. As long as we get both legs in, we're good. Awesome. So hold this stretch for just a couple more seconds, making sure to breathe. All right, great job, everyone. Slowly drop that leg. Take a nice deep breath, and that is it for the workout. I hope you had a great workout today, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much.